My morning routine is very sacred. I have a 10-year-old and a wife who both like to sleep. That doesn't mean I always beat them up, but I try to, because then I get a cup of coffee and I can throw a couple email in before they rise and shine. But I get up in the morning. First thing I do is I slide out of bed and hit my knees and ask for a little guidance for the day. I've got a short spiritual practice that I do first thing in the morning. At that point, the dog jumps off the bed and starts bugging me to go out. So I am in my pajamas at this point. I throw on a coat, because usually it's 6 below zero, and I take Pretzel out. He gets to go to the bathroom first, sadly, which is fine, because quite frankly, the walk, which is also part of my spiritual practice, gets things moving, so to speak. I mean, I'm 53. Then I come back, feed Pretzel, the dog, feed Belle, the cat, turn the water faucet in the kitchen on so she can drink, and then I go take care of my morning ablutions. By the time that's completed and the sound of the flush has rung throughout the incredible 75-room 19th century farmhouse that we own, I'm just kidding, by that time the kid is up. So then he's bugging me for something to eat, because he likes to eat right away. He wakes up hungry, his engine is revving. So I have to feed him. At this point, I'm still fighting to get my first cup of coffee in. Assuming, I should say in all truthfulness, that there isn't any left over from the day before in the pot, because if there is, as nasty and shitty as that tastes, I will microwave it. My wife has banned my 16 different espresso machines down into crates in the basement because she doesn't like the way they look sitting out on the counter. She likes things very clean. So then Noah's fed. By that time, I get my first cup of coffee in. I've returned a couple emails. I've checked my phone. I will then shower. And by the time I get out of the shower, her lordship, the lady of the manor, has arisen. I will find her in bed. I immediately scramble to go get her cup of tea and to then climb back into bed and try to show her that I'm interested in how her night was, etc., and be a good husband, when I'm actually now been up for about an hour and all I'm trying to do is get out of the house. So that's kind of the tricky part. And at that point, after spending a little bit of quality time with my wife, I will kiss her goodbye. I will gather my belongings. My son is still in the kitchen doing whatever the hell 10-year-olds do. I kiss him goodbye. I kiss the dog goodbye. I kiss the cat goodbye. And I go out and get in my car and drive to work. And that's usually about a 2-hour process before I get to the office. That's how I start my day. On days that doesn't happen, it's a hooker's breakfast, 3 Marlboros and a shot of coffee.